Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader. Last time, oh man, we had a very rough time of it last time. We followed Erliette's lead on some of her missing people, and it was a trap that she set up for us. At least that's what we've been led to believe. And in that trap, we got taken prisoner, and we got super tortured. You can look at some of our debuffs here. Agony of Flaying, hamstrung us, darkened our eyes, deformed our bones, hundreds of wounds all over our bodies. Yeah, it's rough out here for poor Imogene. And we even have one fresh injury still going on, so things are not good. We have no idea where our allies are. All we know is that we have one guy, Drukhari, out here who is doing something for us. I don't think he's an ally, but he's not trying to kill us, so
I shall not be deterred.
Find nothing that could be of use to you. But for all we know, he's just doing this in order to like torture us even more, right? Like give us a small glimmer of hope. These corpses fell down here from above. You hear them whispering about the beauty of their long descent and the cruelty of the impact that broke their cold bodies. Nasty, man. The Drukhari are not good people. Whatever the dead have, I take it.
Embrace true power.
The corpses smile at you with warmth and whisper quite quietly, "It is over for you. Join us." Yeah.
Triumphant, as always.
All right, we've got a Gladiator's Healing Kit. Restores 12 wounds. Removes bleeding, burning toxin. Heals 1 fresh injury. Or none. 1 old injury upon a Medicaid test. Okay. Do you think we should do that to get rid of this fresh injury right now? I think we should. We've got 2 of them.
I'll remember this.
All right. A little bit of relief. Don't hurt me. I've got nothing for you to take. Blasted Voitvir. He killed our people. Your people. Tore down your banner and replaced it with this heretical rag. Oh, I thought this was a person talking. Okay. I don't. Whoa. Major frame drops there. Beggar. Don't hurt me. I've got nothing. Search.
A bitter taste of defeat.
Find nothing. I'm getting unlucky with the searches. Probably could have found a lot of useful things. If you surrender to the cough and lie down, it will be easier to breathe and your lungs will stop burning. No. Can't surrender.
Failure stings.
Although
Revelation was sent to me.
these awareness checks are tough.
Perfection.
There we go. Got a med kit that we can't use because we don't have the skill.
I tread a path unexplored.
Your wounds barely hurt at all, and your body feels surprisingly light. Well, that's good. What's in here? Come on, come on.
Predictable.
Here we go. Skin patch removes 1 trauma. Are these traumas? I don't think they are, but we're gonna try. We got 2 of them, so.
Your help suffices.
No. Okay, didn't get rid of any. Don't hurt me.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
What is this? The wide maw of the chute stretches into a mellow grin, as if promising to disgorge a few more bodies to keep you company.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Don't hurt me. If you surrender to the cough, yeah. Not surrendering. Not yet. Whatever the dead have, I take it. There are so many dead people around you. How? It must be Voigtvir. Damn him for what he has done to your crew. Oh no, you think this is all my crew members? In a pleasant voice, the strange device invites you to put your hand in its depths and press the activation button.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, I got some sort of portal here? An enormous eye stares at you through the glowing portal. Or rather, the portal is the eye of something enormous in its maw, patiently waiting for you to step inside it.
Embrace true power.
Is that all there is over here?
Guides my gaze.
Yes. 82% chance. That's a good chance.
Triumphant as always.
Alright, got more healing kits.
Intriguing.
That is everything on this side, right? Yeah. Okay. I have no idea how the game's gonna recover from this. Like, we've lost... If this is our crew, that means we lost our ship, I'm assuming. Or at least the crew members of the ship, and there were, like, a lot of people there, right? You fool. Do you have a death wish? That's why they came here. To gut people like us. I'm still going to try to sneak past. I told you not to let them see you. There are the hunters. Damn butchers. You've got to creep along. You have to creep along. Stick to the shadows. Go around. In the chasm, you can get in anywhere. Okay. I will say, Mr. Beggar Dude, that was not very sneaky of you. Yeah, he just sprinted towards him. Did they walk away? No. Okay. A 36% chance.
I shall not be deterred.
I failed. How does he not see me? I wish I could, like, see their vision cone or something.
I tread a path unexplored.
All those goods. Are these guys bad? I don't know how I sneak past them. Surrender the cough. Yeah. Your brave enforcers spend their every waking moment training. After all, Voigtvir could return at any moment and try to take over your ship again. These are my enforcers? The barking of weapon discharges becomes Theodora's disapproving grumble. Do you consider that to be the face of a rogue trader? Okay, so we can go to the pit. I kind of want to... We can quick save it again. I mean, there's goods and stuff we can get over here. It might be worth trying to grab. We quick saved rather recently.
Uncover my path.
Okay, we got wear-resistant boots and liquefier grenades. Grants 5 agility. Oh my god, look at my stats. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that's something. Alright. Whew. That was close. Doesn't look like there was anything else up there. There's goods on the beggar, but what could the beggar possibly have that I would need? He might have something, but like, I don't think it'll be anything like super game-changing. Maybe we can come back once we get some equipment, get some healing. I don't know. We got to find somewhere to hide. There has to be some sort of resistance somewhere, right? I don't know. The pit. When in doubt, save. Yeah. Always saving, always saving. Alright, more shriekers. A lot more shriekers. Malice and Malice's servant.
Embrace true power.
If you surrender to the cough, yeah. Guess we have to go in. Enough! You said we were brothers in arms now. Hello. The den you have found yourself in is filled with heavy smoke, and the walls are lined with living shadows. The center of attention is a snake-like Xenos. He is engaged in conversation with a pale, harried-looking Drukhari, and pays you no mind, much like everyone else in here. You have heard of this breed of Xenos, the Slith. Yeah, we fought them before. These creatures can often be found in the entourages of powerful Drukhari lords, where they serve as bodyguards and champions. They are just as depraved and vicious as their masters, but theirs is a more primitive intellect, and they are driven by baser needs. Survey the room. Failed. Everyone gathered here is armed. They all bear scars, and some even have fresh wounds. You notice a few humans among the Xenos. They clamor in a mishmash of tongues, and their laughter rings with lunacy and bloodlust. They are thick with an all-pervading sense of doom. Observe the Xenos. The leader of this gang is powerfully built. His scaled hide is reinforced with engraved metal in several spots. His long tail coils around and around as his snake-like head sways gently from side to side. The Xenos is enjoying a state of blissful relaxation. His companion, the gaunt Drukhari, is looking at him. There's that word again. Obsequiously. Yeah. Her entire body is adorned with hundreds of embedded steel beads and thousands of red injector marks. Maybe speak. The snake-like Xenos either fails to notice your presence or is simply ignoring you. Iridescent eyelid membranes slide over his eyes, momentarily shuttering them. No doubt a telling look among his kind. Without deigning to look at you, the cadaverous Drukhari mutters, "Malice wants you to disappear, pathetic whelp." You're Malice, I take it. I require aid. I am wounded. I can pay you handsomely for your assistance. Lovely day we're having, isn't it? Help me, I beg of you. You're Malice, I take it. His serpentine head turns to you with inhuman fluidity, his forked tongue tasting the air. I am Malice. You are an inconvenience. Get lost, or you'll find out how Malice deals with inconveniences, humanling. I require aid. I am wounded. What makes you think I care? No, don't answer. I don't care. What makes you think that? I don't have anything to offer him. I'm not gonna say I can pay. I'm not gonna joke about it. I'm not gonna beg. I'm not gonna attack him. So step away. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for me to antagonize the guy when he could easily kill me. We'll take a look around for somebody more friendly towards humans, maybe. No, put it back. Don't pull anything out of me. It's rough. Alright, nothing over here. We might have to try and do something with them. I don't know, we have some grenades. I don't know if they'd be enough to kill them. I can fix that mechanism. Whatever it is.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Seizing opportunity, seizing opportunity. Alright. Examine the gladiator's wounds.
A bitter taste of defeat.
A gruesome blow has caved in the gladiator's skull, but surprisingly, he is still alive. That is surprising. Alright.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Luckily, our tech use is still good. Or this is just a really easy thing.
Perfection.
The Omnicized power is such that his tech litanies subdue even the twisted spirit of this xenomachine and force it to operate. Alright, what's it doing? What did that do? Wasting no time, you approach the scaled ringleader of this rabble. The Xenos is clearly more comfortable now. The sleepy torpor, induced by the low temperature, has been replaced with the languid ease of an undisputed leader in his element. The convector has been repaired. Help me. Why should I? Malice looks at you with contempt. The convector's fixed already. What's the point in me helping you? The little strength you had left in your body has run out. You collapse to the floor, and the darkness that nearly extinguished your mind permanently envelops your vision once more. Through the drumbeat of your heart, you hear Malice's voice from somewhere far away. Fine. Patch up the humanling. She's proven to be more useful than the rest of you put together. Am I making a Xeno friend? Sensation slowly returns to you. Your body is still in pain, but you are no longer on the brink of death. That's good. Your wounds have been crudely closed with metal clamps. That's less good. And your throat is pocked with injector tracks, as though you have been wearing a neck pillow of needles. Yikes. The one who rendered this first aid to you was certainly not a qualified chirurgeon. Someone who would typically be permitted to minister to the person of the illustrious rogue trader. It looks like you're back with us. I don't know whether to offer my congratulations or my commiserations. The scaled Xenos looks at you without the slightest deference. Thank you for your help. Enough talk, help me up. I owe you. What is your price? Wait silently for the Xenos to continue. No, I think we need to be on their wavelength here. I don't think he wants thanks. I don't think he wants me to boss him around. He wants something. What's your price? Straight to business. I like it. You truly do owe me. But we will discuss that when you are no longer lying on the floor like a scrap of dead meat. As soon as you stand up, you are seized by a strange sense of unreality. It is as if you are still there in the wicked darkness and everything around you is merely a twisted mirage. Doubt seeps into your mind like a poison, sundering its contact with your body. You have to make a deliberate effort to hold on to the thought that you are here, and you are you. What is your mind maggot giving you trouble? I saw it latch onto your spinal cord when you were being patched up. A fat, well-fed grub it was, with lots of teeth. It's dying now. They have a short lifespan, and that means its poison is especially toxic. You'll lose touch with reality from time to time, and when the mind maggot dies, the final dose of poison will make you think your body is not your body at all, and then your heart will just stop beating. Mind maggot's agony effect. Permanent. Oh, lovely. I could have pulled out that thing, of course, but I thought, why would I? Consider it a guarantee of your gratitude towards me. When you've earned your healing, I'll release you from it. The lipless mouth stretches into a bloodthirsty grin. Who are you? Where am I? Why did you decide to help me in the end? What is a mind maggot? What do you want with me? Who are you? I am Malice, and the rabble you see are my shriekers. We are gladiators, the bleeding meat of the Fatal Thirst's combat arena. We are the beasts who go out there to kill and to die in glorious deaths for the entertainment of the Dark City. And this den is our pleasure ground. Where am I? The snake-like Xenos hisses in satisfaction. Kamarag. The Dark City. The underside of existence. The realm of the Drukhari.
You heard of it, humanling?
Why'd you decide to help me in the end?
You are a cocky whelp, but feeble like all members of your race. Your cockiness has not got you killed yet, which means you must be someone important, and you might be useful.
What is a mind maggot?
A kind of translucent slug. It is a parasite that can only be found on this side of reality. Mind maggots feed on your memory, and they inject toxic hallucinations into your mind to stop you resisting. Drukhari can train these creatures and use them to show their victims devious mirages.
What do you want from me?
Kill for me. Go to the mangled sector and find a freak called the Commissar, one of your kind, and spill his guts for me. Do that, and you will earn my favor. And in the chasm, that counts for a lot.
Who's the Commissar? If it's one of my companions, buddy, you might be in trouble.
A prisoner of the Drukhari who thinks too highly of himself. Instead of dying in the arena without any fuss, he is hiding, gathering other slaves of your race around him and making pathetic plans to get his revenge. And many of your kind are listening to him. See how few humanling shriekers there are. They used to all come to me, but now they listen to the Commissar and no longer come.
The Mangled Sector. What an off-putting name.
It is an off-putting place. It's the base of the spire in which we live. Camarag is stitched together from scraps of various dimensions, and in the Mangled Sector, the seams are starting to rip. Space is collapsing in on itself, and entropic radiation is off the scale, spawning all kinds of abominations. And the sector itself is slowly but surely turning into nothing. Some unhinged humanling went there recently. What did they call him? Versorian? He was old but strong and too loud. His visit probably stirred up all the freaks. You should be more careful and quieter than he was.
So he's not the Commissar.
You'd have to be insane to set foot in a place like that. Insane or an outcast like the Commissar, hiding from the hunt. Or you.
Why do you want me to do it?
I don't want to drag my whole gang into the Mangled Sector. The place will kill off 3 times more fighters than the Commissar's crew will. That means I need to send in an assassin. The Commissar fighters know my shriekers, but nobody knows you. And besides, you don't have a choice, which means you'll see it through to the end.
I'm going to need a more serious weapon. Very well, I will kill him. No interest in killing anyone for you. I'm going to need a more serious weapon.
Prove that you're useful first. Do this, and Malice will see that you have decent toys to play with, but not before. In the meantime, you can pick something out of the junk pile.
Malice gestures at that container half full of shoddy equipment. Very well, I will kill him.
Bring me his head, and in exchange, I will share my toys with you. They make surviving in Camarag possible. And if you think of lying to me and running, when you're on the street, look out for a humanling dressed in red with a cog on his chest and a face full of misery. See how he is dying alone with nobody to help him. Your death will be just the same.
Is that Pascal? Well, we've heard of Abelard's survival. Or at least he was alive for a little bit. Alright, so where are these goods I can get? Pointing to a junk pile somewhere. Gladiator's pile over here. I'm liking this though. This is kind of cool. Okay, so we need... I'm gonna take all of this actually. Because we don't know what we're going to need when we get to, you know, some companions. Is this my sniper rifle? Yep. There we go. Already feeling better. And scrap chainmail or just chainmail. What's the difference? I don't know if there's a difference. Okay, which one looks better? Ooh, that looks cool. Okay, we're going with that one. Scrap. Okay. Look at all my injuries. Well, at least not. Let's get rid of that one too. No injuries.
I'll remember this.
There we go. Am I poisoned? I don't know. Okay. Malice is up there. Anything to say?
I tread a path unexplored.
Humanling, relax with us. Take a stimulant and enjoy yourself.
To kill the commissar, I will require decent equipment.
If I gave you that, it would all be too easy for you. When you leave, I'll enjoy wondering if next time I see you, it will be in one piece or several. Don't spoil my fun.
I have some questions.
Ask away.
Tell me about your kind.
The Slith. My kind were a greedy people. We always wanted more, and that's why we were rapacious and indomitable. Nothing could sate our growing appetite. We could have conquered half the universe if we needed to. The bonds that held us together fell away, replaced by more beneficial and attractive alliances, and my kind scattered. Some called it the fall of our civilization, but they did not understand the realization we had come to, that no one needs other people. All you need is yourself.
Why are you called Malice?
The name is an accurate reflection of my nature, more or less. It was given to me by Giperel, Archon of Cabal, of the shared tongue. He was competent for a master, and he knew his servants well, which is why he didn't trust any of them and gave me the honor of guarding them. The Archon liked to watch me savage the assassins sent to kill him, and he named me Malice. I fended off 100 attempts on Geperal's life, and only once was I too slow, but that was enough to lose my employer, and now I am here.
What are the Shriekers? A gang of criminals?
Criminal? In Camarag, the word sounds like a joke. The Shriekers are a gang of the doomed. They live in expectation of their inevitable death in the arena, and that death makes a lot of more sense than all the other deaths on offer in the Dark City. We are gladiators. We go into the arena to rip helpless meat to shreds. Then we become the helpless meat ourselves. When the end is predetermined, and in the spires, it's always predetermined, you start to see death in more simple terms. You stop thinking and stop being afraid of it, and you learn to enjoy life. We are a gang of people who enjoy life.
He doesn't sound so bad. There's actually something dignified about this grim readiness to die. Yeah. Wrap it up in lofty drivel if you like, but in the end, your animal is kept for blood sport. So you have simply resigned yourself? A rather craven choice. A good lie. Do they all truly believe it? You sell it well. I see. I think we're going to play sort of like the mysterious, stoic kind of person who doesn't say a lot with this guy. I see.
I don't think you do. Not yet, at any rate. But witness a few more deaths, and then you really will see.
Tell me about the arena.
The arena is the giver of life in Camarag. Without the psychic sustenance created by pain and suffering, the masters of the Dark City would die off. It's just how they are made. The hungry come to the arena to gorge themselves, and the witch cults that rule the arenas ply their guests with bloody spectacles and heinous torture. The chasm is controlled by the fatal thirst, not the biggest witch cult, but an old and respected one. 3 succubi stand at its head. Tazara. That name is familiar. Didn't we kill Tazara? Kikeros and Sinastoria, the most influential of all. But Tazara disappeared not long ago, and Sinastoria has been lying low ever since she forged an alliance between her cult and the Reaving Tempest. So the deadly Kikeras is in charge of the arena.
How's Camarog structured?
Malice's voice turns wistful. Camarag is hidden on the underside of existence and is stitched together from scraps of various dimensions and spaces. Long ago, the Aldari created this place as a port, but now it is their refuge from she who thirsts. Camarag has more bleeding spires than you can count, powered by the energy of stolen suns. An eternal war for power rages here. Ambitious and passions are the fuel and the fires of an endless conflict of open clashes and covert treachery.
So that's why they're stealing suns, or at least one reason why they're stealing suns is the power of this place?
The tops of the spires are the dominion of the Cabal Archons, and reigning over all is Asdrubal Vect, the supreme war overlord of the Cabal of the Black Heart. You will see them, the ruling elite, when you die in the arena, and they will feed on your suffering and gain new youth from it. They seem eternal. They live so long, but they will die one day. Camarog itself will die. It has been dying for thousands of years already, disintegrating at its foundation. Nothing in the world is eternal.
Sounds kind of religious there. Where exactly are we in Camarag?
This is the chasm. This place where those destined for the arena of the witch cult of the fatal thirst eke out their existence. It's also where the homunculus cast-offs end up. Tervantius, from the coven of the baleful thorn, he has his own little nook where he conducts his experiments. The chasm is an endless source of raw material for his work, and the best results are destined for the cabal of the revealing tempests, the patron of the witch cult and of Tervantius in particular.
Why do you think I wound up here?
I couldn't care less why you're here. My guess is you were dumped. The chasm is a cesspit. Everything gets thrown in here. Rubbish, bodies, prisoners. It all simmers together until the Drakari masters fish out whatever they need from the pot. Fighters, entertainment, living flesh.
I have no more questions.
Good. And Camarag, unnecessary questions can kill you quicker than a blade.
I'll take my leave. Ooh, I need a drink after using that voice for so long. My goodness. Alright, I like this guy a lot, though. I like him a lot. Mainly because he saved my life. That does a lot in making you like somebody, believe it or not.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
A familiar sense of unreality rolls in, breaking the connection between body and mind. This damn mind parasite, though. Mind worm, is that what they called it?
Let's seize the opportunity.
It's gonna be a problem. Alright, so we need to find the commissar and kill him. And hopefully the commissar isn't Abelard. It seemed like they were two different people, the way he talked about them. I'm not entirely certain on that. And it seems like maybe Pascal was here at one time too. And didn't work for Malice, and Malice just left him out on the streets. Okay, so from here, I don't actually know how to get to where I need to go. Ooh, more goods over here. I'll take it. Pack it in as cargo. A flash of searing pain causes the contents of your skull to burst into flames. Okay. Oh, it looks like they're all gone from where they were. Oh, it's early yet. I'm a little worried about this. Let's save it. Although it looks like she's in a fighting position. So even though she betrayed me, it looks like she's probably not having the best of times here. The Eldari runs a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bones of her skull. Her eyes have lost their glimmer, and her neck is stooped under an unseen burden. And yet you still recognize her. Erliette Leneves. Your former companion, and the reason for your imprisonment within these dark walls. Erliette glances at you, her eyes widening slightly, but that is the only change you detect in her tense expression. Whatever emotion she may have been feeling, she is suppressing them well. Elentok. Erliette, you're alive. Not at the victim. What are you doing? Look at the Jakari surrounding Erliette. What is going on here? You survived. Good. I want to deal with you myself. Kill Erliette. The traitor's reckoning has come. Oh, a reckoning's coming for her. Don't worry. After what she did to me, I don't know how you could possibly. Like if you're role-playing these characters, after what her actions put you through, like those injuries that I got. Like, in all honesty, there's no coming back from that. Like, I should be a changed person after those injuries. No matter who I am, no matter how special I may be. But I guess if you're maybe a heretic and you're just like loving the pain and everything, you could be like, whatever. I mean, yes, you're crazy, so you might take her with you. Look at the Jakari surrounding Erliette. What's going on here? Step back, Elentak. Erliette says in a trembling, barely audible voice. You have suffered enough. Cutthroat Jakari, one of the Xenos who were watching Erliette torture the silent victim, steps forward. Did the monkey come for a taste of pain? Then you must have patience. Our little guest still has so much suffering to extract from her first victim. Your prey is far from empty, Erliette. Do not hold back. Erliette grips the blade in her hand and immediately winces. Her spirit stone is emanating a red glow. She touches it, an expression of anguish. The suffering overwhelms me. No more. I cannot bear it any longer. Why are you doing this to her? Erliette, I intend to find a way out of this place. What about you? Lean toward Erliette and whisper in her ear. Suffering, you say? Perfect. Show me how much more you are willing to suffer for a chance at forgiveness. Rip the blade out of her hands and kill the Jakari who just spoke. Erliette is mine. You cannot have her. Kill Erliette. The traitor's reckoning has come. Leave Erliette with the Jakari. I will not intrude in the Xenos affairs. Farewell. Oh, man. I want to kill her. Or do we leave her to her fate? What's this thing? I get a serrated mono knife. That'd be kind of cool. I kind of want to press 3 just to see what happens. I'm going to do it. I'm like Imogen is pissed off at her right now. Like she is On all honesty, if it wasn't just like player curiosity, she probably would have just killed Earliette on sight. Curious what this says though. Earliette looks up at you with agony in her eyes. She bites her lip until it starts bleeding, plunges the blade back into her victim, and screams as her spirit stone fills with crimson light. A twist of the dagger, another scream, and another flash of red. The Drakari hungrily leaned forward, imbibing her anguish. Barely breathing, Earliette lets out a quiet, "Please, end my torment." If I kill her, though, that's my problem killing her is the other Drakari are going to be probably not too happy. If I'm not cruel, am I? See, this is where, like, me not having gone through the actual pain and suffering that Imogene has gone through, like, I feel like Imogene would not give a crap about Earliette's well-being and would just leave her, if not kill her. Oh, my bleeding heart, though, is telling me not to do that. If I'm gonna do anything, at least kill her. Why are you doing this to her? Our little guest is learning the art she and her kin lost 8 eons ago. The Drakari gloats in a cloying tone of voice. The art of delight, unhampered by meaningless taboos. The art of extracting rapture from another's flesh against the will of its owner. The art of walking the path of the Drakari. Isn't that right, my lost Assyriani? The path of the Drakari. Earliette echoes the Xenos' words, and the sound of her voice is as feeble and hollow as an echo. Once Earliette opens her soul to our ways, she will have a home once more, among our kind. If she refuses, well, then she will have to give up that bauble she wears as a flimsy shield against she who thirsts. But there is no cause for alarm. When we are done here, our little sister will need her spirit stone no longer. Kill her. Earliette does nothing to avert her fate. She merely lets out a muted sob. Death shrouds her glassy eyes as a tear runs down her cheek. Spineless carrion! One of the Xenos who were observing Earliette leans forward and tears the radiant crimson gemstone from her chest. At least I will savor the emanations of her soul's eternal agony. Out of my way, monkey. That's the second companion that I've had die in this playthrough now. I've kind of forgotten about, oh god, I don't even remember her name. Adira. That was her name, right? But I mean, listen. If Adira was deserving her death for what she did, then there's no way I just should be able to forgive Earliette, right? Like, I mean, come on. I am curious. Is this, does she betray you no matter what? Is that how it always ends? I feel like my audio might be a little weird right now. Hope not. Okay, well. Earliette is dead.
Powers unseen uncover my
Activate that
path.
switch over here, but there's a couple of other things over here. Huh? Oh, did you just kill that beggar? I'm gonna go ahead and take that knife, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. How are my stats looking now? Still got some problems. From Mind Maggot. That's what they're called.
Intrigue.
My lower warp ability is not going to get any better, though, so let's just take the chance here.
I shall not be deterred.
Nope. Okay. Let's see if there's anything new down here. Some more goods.
Embrace true power.
I think my ballistic skills should be a lot better.
Predictable.
Okay. That shouldn't be happening. I'm trying to shoot this thing. I succeeded. And we got tracking boots. Hot on the trail. Ooh. That's good. Stabilizing gauntlets. Also good. One of these are for me because of my class. I don't know. These weren't the... Were these the things I had on at the beginning? Like when I got caught?
I tread a path unexplored.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Triumphant as always.
Triumphant as always. We're definitely doing a lot better this time around. Have you heard of the laughing racer? The one who dies in the arena every time and then stands up alive and walks away?
Let's seize the opportunity.
Not. I don't know if that's anybody I know. Mine.
The world will bow.
Man. It's very wonky with the, like the mind parasite stuff gleaming around me. The aura.
I see the forbidden.
Alright, so here's a door to somewhere. Lift to the mangled sector. So that's where I want to go. Oh, hang on. We're not actually going there yet. Want to go check out that... Because I thought this was not the right way to go, but I guess it was. And this architecture is so, imposing. Let's see what's over here first. Bunch of Drakari. A familiar sense of unreality. Yeah.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Do with better equipment, but you know, whatever.
Embrace true power. Failure stings. Predictable. The world.
Can I just steal one of their bikes? That'd be nice, huh? Did I get a injury? Perplexed. Okay. That sucks.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, another portal to the arenas. Alright, so that's... It's likely where I'm going to end up. Didn't we have to do, like, arena fights in the Abyss, too? The razor-sharp keel of the flying craft glints fearsomely in the dim light. More goods here. Come on, don't fail, don't fail. I should have...
Bitter taste of defeat.
I don't want to use demolitions. Okay. I'm not going to use demolitions yet.
Failure.
Come on. God damn it. That's annoying.
Triumphant as always.
Yeah. I'm not even getting like good things from this stuff. Oh, never mind. Incubus knife. Aldari Ranger sight. where the wearer's Deadeye shot critical hits trigger exposed weaknesses. That's good. Melee attacks damage, blah, blah, blah. And Xenospasm Grenade. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I want that one. Okay. It does suck because this lowers my ballistics, right? Yeah, that's such a massive penalty to potentially get 50 stacks of these. Like, that's a bit overkill, I feel like. Rack. Who is Rack? To the anatomical opera.
Embrace true power.
Not this way, meat. Alright. That one seems like it's worse than the past ones. The Archon took all the valuable prisoners we captured during the raid. This scum is worthless. Activate the switch.
I shall not be deterred.
This is probably really dumb that I keep doing this, but I want this stuff. At the start of every combat, the wearer's allies gain deflection equal to the wearer's psi rating. Okay. Whenever the wearer performs an attack area of attack, they instantly provoke attacks of opportunities. And more grenades. To be honest, some of this stuff might save my life, though. Especially when we get it onto other characters.
Perfection.
Come on.
A bitter taste of defeat. Failure stings. I shall not be deterred. A bitter taste of defeat. Intriguing.
Go. That one was worthless. Okay, so we have -4 on my ballistic skills, which is really bad. Oh, they killed all these people. Man, the frame rate is dropping like crazy there. That's not good. Okay. Do you think this portal's back down to here? I'm gonna try it. It does. Alright, perfect. Alright. To the mangled sector. We could see if, is perplexed a trauma? It acts like a trauma. We only have one of those trauma removal things left, though, so I'm a little worried about using it. The skin patches. Still, if it does get rid of the perplexed state, that's probably worth it, considering I need my ballistics to be good. So we're gonna try it. A familiar sense of unreality rolls over you. Yeah. Okay. You know what we could do? We could save it. And then see if it gets rid of it or not.
Your aid was acknowledged.
Does not. It was worth a check. I guess traumas do typically just say that they're traumas. But I was being hopeful. Can't blame me. It's really foolish of me to take all those penalties. To be honest, if I was gonna save and reload, I should have save scummed the checks, the tech checks. Oh well. All right. Oh, we've been down here before? There's the commissar. I'm gonna save him for last. Whoever tried to settle in this vile place, their fortitude did not carry them far. Athletic checks over there.
The world will bow.
It's a brutal world down here. No friends. Abelard!
Embrace true
Make the jump.
power.
Did I succeed it? I did. Call for my secretary. Where is my dress tunic? I will not allow such bedlam aboard a ship under my command. You barely recognize your loyal seneschal, Abelard Viserion, in this pitiful, hunchbacked figure. His officer's bearing, his broad shoulders, his direct and piercing gaze, all gone without a trace. What you see before you is a decrepit, quivering old man rummaging through malodorous refuse and mumbling under his breath. It takes you a second to make sense of his hoarse lisp. Quitharina, love. White amasic and fruits? Of course, love. The children are making mischief again. Quitharina, where are you? The old man's frail voice is laden with tenderness and longing. Abelard? Oh, Quitharina. Abelard laughs faintly and immediately launches into a bout of coughing. Deep lines run across his face, and a blurry film of cataracts clouds his eyes. The drive stems are at it again. Another council session. Another appeal to the legitiums. They will forever or never be satisfied, love, until they make us and our children disappear. Perhaps we should just give in. You always say that Darganas is not your home, love. Abelard is looking past you at someone else, only he can see. There's a timid smile on his trembling lips. Would you like that, love? Would you rather leave? Leave it all behind. Go somewhere far away from our toils. Probably would have been a smart decision, my friend. Seneschal, the addendum prefectorium militarum to the Tactica Imperium states that an army officer of the Imperium who submits to third-degree Xeno-influencer hire is to be considered a traitor and a heretic. I will have no heretics under my command, Seneschal. I order you to conquer the solution at once. Get to it, officer. Seneschal, Abelard Viserion, cease this display. You serve Rogue Trader Von Valancius, not your fantasies. 25% chance. No, Abelard, your family is not here. They are waiting for you. 25% chance. Inject Abelard with a stimulant. This should bring you back to your senses. Leave. Farewell. It seems you will be better off alone with your imp mirage. And you could, like, leave all your companions behind here, it seems like. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to inject him with a stimulant. I don't think... I'm not in... I don't think Imogene's in the headspace, really, right now to give this sort of commanding speech. I think she's still pretty shook. Let's just give him an injection. The dose of stimulant sends such an intense spasm down his limbs that you fear his heart might rupture. But then clarity brightens his gaze. Abelard looks at you and takes a shuddering breath. Saint's blood! Lord Captain! You're alive! With a groan, Abelard tries to straighten his hunched back. Thank the God Emperor! Death has not found you yet. Then again, given the circumstances, it may be for the worst. What happened to you? Abelard is racked by an old man's hacking cough. That thrice-blasted Xeno simply chucked me aside like a piece of rubbish. I went to look for you, or for help. I ended up here. This is where it found me, that thing. Memory fails me. All I can remember is its bites, or is bits and pieces, and needles. It pumped something out of me, and pumped something in. I seem to be in one piece, except that creature. Abelard tries to wipe his stained coat with a trembling hand. How should I put this? Its needles siphon the strength out of me. I feel older by a good decade or two. He touches his face and exclaims in surprise, My word, I think I am older. That could be why I started seeing things. I never thought I'd live long enough to be so senile. What was the thing that attacked you? He shudders. A spawn of darkness. So ghastly. My mind refuses to picture a clear image of it.
Nothing but meat, metal, and many, many needles. It feasted on me, feasted on my very soul. It would have devoured me whole if it hadn't gorged itself on another before me. We will find a way to restore your time back to you, Seneschal. Pray, Lord Captain, there's enough strength in this body yet. Your Seneschal will not be so easily broken by some. He groans and clutches his side. I could just use a brief respite. Who's Quatharina? Abelard gives you a tense, embarrassed look. My late wife, Lord Captain. I think in the time I wandered around here, my sanity may have suffered. A temporary lapse, I hope. It appears my mind can no longer stomach the kind of horrors this place has to offer. I saw her by my side. I saw a different time. A different place. Do you know where the others are? I have not the faintest idea, your ladyship. All I can say is, if I have managed to survive down here, the others stand a chance too. There were no weaklings in your retinue. That's true. I, for one, have had enough of this heap of filth. It's time to move, Abelard. I could not agree more, Lord Captain. I serve House von Valancius. Abelard salutes you with a shaking hand, and a ghost of his usual stern expression returns to his wrinkled face. Hell yeah, man. Welcome back, my friend. You'll be happy to know that the traitor is dead who led us here. He does have stolen time. The anomalies of the mangled sectors have stolen Abelard's health and vigor and aged him several decades. Oh my god, look at his agility, toughness, and strength. Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. Alright, that doesn't seem really great either, does it? Okay, I'll give you these boots. All the other things seem like they're lacking a little bit. Here you go. How would you like the... I'll have you that one, just so you look different than us. Okay. Give you a big old greatsword back. It's probably the best weapon, huh? Has it got a shotgun? Yeah, it got a shotgun on you too. And... I don't know. Do you think we'd be better off with a shotgun right now? 10 to 15. 13 to 20. I think he'd still be okay with what he's got. You do have the med kit ability though, so that's good. Have some grenades. Okay. Alright, we've got a party back. Look at us. Gonna need... maybe more like this. Okay, and I think that's where we're going to end this episode, guys. In the next one, we will continue looking for our companions while we ingratiate ourselves to the Shriekers. And hopefully, we'll find some way to escape from this planet or this station. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.